and welcome. My name is Charyl and I want to thank you for joining me today. So for this flow, we'll get into a lot of twisting postures. And twisting is wonderful for spinal mobility, but it's also good with improving digestion and helping to relieve stress. If you are somebody who tends to find the floor is often far away, I invite you to make use of blocks. It's good to have them nearby. You never know when you might need them. So without further ado, we'll come to standing at the top of the mat. So finding your Tadasana pose, your mountain pose, big toes together to touch with space between your heels, or your feet directly up under your hips, but engage your pose. So lift the arches of the feet, quads are lifted, tailbone reaching towards the floor, stack the shoulders over your hips, palms facing forward, and just take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Good. Use your next inhale. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Get really tall. Continue to ground to the feet. And then cactus the arms. So bring your elbows towards your hips. Lift your sternum up and back and take a little bit of a back bend here. Good. Come right back up. Arms up and overhead. Keep your hips square to the front of the mat. And as you exhale, take a twist to the right. Send your arms out east and west towards the front and back of your mat. And looking over towards the back. Inhale, come back up, arms up and overhead, and then exhale, take your twist to the left. Hips still facing forward. Come right back up through center. As you exhale, bend your knees as much as you need to as you find your forward fold. Uttanasana, release the crown of your head to the floor, and then find a halfway lift. Hands can be on the floor or your shins. Plant your hands down, step back, find a downward facing dog. So it's our first down dog of the practice. So do whatever it is you feel like you need to do. You can wiggle your hips. You can walk out your feet, bending one knee at a time. Really, there's nothing wrong to do here. Just let your body dictate where the energy wants to flow. Just fidget a little bit, and then if you need to, and then find stillness. So your heels reaching down, hips lifting up, bend your knees as much as you need to. No tension in your neck as you hug those arms in. Settle here. See if you can find ease in your downward facing dog, and on your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your foot in between your hands and then lower your back knee as you rise up. Find Anjaneyasana low lunge. Activate the pose. That front heel is pressing down and pulling back. The back knee is pressing down and pulling forward. As you continue to lengthen the crown of your head up, pull your hands in prayer at heart center. And on your next exhale, take a twist over your front leg. You have options. You can stay here and just deepen into your twist, or you can hook the elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Good. Activate the arms. So press your hands in towards each other. And you're working to get the knuckles of the thumbs in line with your chest. And it might not happen, and that's fine. Continuing to breathe. As you exhale, let go of what you don't need. And then working with engaging the back hamstring. So this is more about turning the hamstrings on than it is about stretching the quad. So find your balance. If you need to release your hand to the floor, do so. But pull your back heel towards your glute. And then squeeze, really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel your hamstrings turn on. And then release your foot back down to the floor with your toes tucked. Stay low, but then lift the back knee. Press to the back heel. Squeeze your left glute. Nice. Lower the back knee back down. And then unwind. Come right back to your Anjaneyasana. From here, start to hinge forward as you straighten your front leg and send your hips to stack over your back knee, coming into half splits. We're going to floss here, so bend back into your front knee. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks if that helps you keep your spine nice and long. And then send the hips back. Good. One more time, coming forward. And going back. And then once you come back to your half splits, really find it. So square your hips to the short edge of the mat. That front leg is pulling back in the hip socket and the back hip is wrapping forward. Good. Nice long flat spine. And then inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Halfway lift again. Plant your left hand either on the floor or a block, and then take the twist over your front leg. Send your right arm up towards the ceiling. Nice. Nice. Release your hand back down, either to the floor or a block, and then bend right back into your front knee. And if you have blocks, just set them off to the side. Plant your hands down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then send your right foot back. Come to a downward facing dog. Pause here, take a breath, reset, and just check in with your right side body and your left side body. And then when you're ready, lift your left leg up. Step it through. Lower your back knee, rise up, find your Anjaneyasana on the second side. Build the pose, engage the thing, support your low back, engage those corset muscles. Lengthen the spine up, and then bring your hands in prayer at heart center. On your next exhale, take the twist to the left. Options to stay high or hook the elbow on the outside of the arm. Still working to get the knuckles of the thumbs towards the center, but also lengthening the spine. So try not to collapse. Yeah. Really using your arm, pressing into your leg, finding a little bit of space there. Good. Find your balance. So if you need to release the twist, go ahead and do so. Hands on the block or the floor, and then pull your right heel towards your right butt cheek. Breathe, squeeze. Hopefully feeling those hamstrings start to feel a little something, something, and then release your foot to the floor, tuck the toes. Stay low, lift the back knee up. Engage that glute on the right side, press through that back heel. Okay, then lower the knee back down, unwind, come back to your low lunge. And then we'll play with our half split. So hinge forward, straighten your front leg, send the hips back. Good, bend back into your low lunge. Hands stay down, either on the block or on the floor. And then do it 2 more times as you shift back. And then forward. Good, and then back. And pause here. Square your hips to the short edge of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Halfway lift again. Right hand plants, block or the floor. Take the twist over your front leg. Optional look up to the fingers. And then release your hand back down. Come back into your bent knee of your front leg. Remove the blocks if you have them. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then step your left foot back to a plank. Yeah, and then clean it out with a vinyasa. So either halfway or the belly. Take the back bend of your choice, cobra or an up dog, and then arrive in a downward facing dog. And then stay here for 3 breaths as your hips lift up. Your heels reach down. No tension in your neck. Hug those arms in. Push the ground away. Notice if all the weight is in the heel of your hand. What does it take to spread it across more of your hand? First knuckles, maybe even into the fingertips. Good. When you're ready, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Back knee stays lifted. Rise up, find your Alanasana, high crescent. So just like with our low crescent, engage the legs. So squeeze those legs in towards the center. The back glute is turning on. Just send the leg behind you. You decide how deeply you bend in that front knee. Continue to lengthen out the crown of your head, and then take the twist, arms out east and west. Option, stay here. This is fabulous. Or reach your right arm towards your left leg as your left arm reaches up for a little reverse revolved crescent. Good. Unwind wherever you are. Come back to your high crescent. And then hinge forward. Start to straighten your front leg. Come into an extended pyramid. Hands come either to the floor or to the blocks. And then square your hips to the short edge of your mat so you can keep your spine nice and long. Good. Take a bend in that back knee and then just pull the back foot forward a smidge and then lower the back heel down at an angle. Plant your left hand either on the floor or a block as you take the twist over your front leg, coming to a revolved triangle. Stay twisted. Back heel lifts back up. And then bend back into your front knee, and then rise up, come back to that revolved crescent. Nice. And then unwind, come back to Alanasana. Front knee stays bent as you hinge forward, reaching your belly towards your thigh. Send your arms down and then back behind you for an airplane lunge. You can stay here and enjoy your airplane lunge, or you can fly that back leg up, shifting your weight onto your front leg. Slowly, with control, lift the back leg up so you're in a very bent knee warrior 3. Nice. If the leg is lifted, slowly with control, lower it back down, and then cartwheel your way up to a warrior 2. Pinky edge of the back foot stays in contact with the mat. Make any adjustments that you need. Straighten both legs. Front leg straightens, both arms reach up and overhead. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand and just take a little side stretch towards the back of your mat. Good. Come back to a warrior 2. We won't be here for long. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot as the back heel pops up and you pivot on the ball of your back foot, and then step the right foot back. Come to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here to reset, and then check in with your right side and your left side. And then when you're ready, lift your left leg up. Step it through. Take your time. Rise up, find that high crescent, build the pose, engage the things. Nice and active and not just hanging out in shapes. And then on your next exhale, take the twist, send the arms out to the side. Option to stay here and just work your twisted crescent, or reach the left arm back towards the right thigh. The right arm reaches up. Good. Unwind, come back to high crescent. And then hinge forward, find your extended pyramid as you straighten your front leg. Hands come either to the block or the floor. Square the hips, nice long spine. Fold forward. Good. Bending into your back knee. Pull that foot forward a bit and then pivot and lower it down at an angle. Plant your right hand down either on the block or the floor as you twist over your front leg. Find your revolved triangle. If you are fighting for your life to hit the floor, I invite you to use a block that allows you to stay long in your spine. Stay twisted. Back heel pops up, bend into your front knee, and then rise up. Find your revolved crescent. And then unwind, come back to high crescent. Good, we're coming into our airplane lunge. So hinge forward, arms reach back. Option to stay in the lunge or find a very bent knee, warrior 3. Reaching the crown of the head forward, reaching through the back toes. Good, if your legs lifted, slowly lower it down, and then everyone cartwheel open, find a warrior 2. Stack the shoulders over your hips. Straighten your front leg. Both arms reach up and overhead. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Just take a little side stretch. Good. Come back to your warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down. Back heel pops up. Frame your front foot with your hands. And then step your left foot back. Come to a plank. And then take a vinyasa. Any version that you like. Arrive back in your downward facing dog. Take a breath, check in, and then simply lower your shins to the floor, and then come to sit on your shins. And if sitting on your shins is not fun for you, if it's agony, particularly for your thighs, you can sit on a block or you can just sit on the floor. Good. And then inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. And then bring your shoulder blades together as you send your chest forward and up. Find a little cow shape here. Good, then come back to neutral. Leave your arms where they are. And then just take a twist to the right. Come through center, take a twist to the left. Come through center. Then release your arms down by your side. Bring your left hand toward your chest, your right hand toward your belly. Either soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take one more deep cleansing breath. Make it very intentional. Fill your lungs completely with air. And then exhale. Let everything go that doesn't serve you. If your eyes are closed, gently blink them open. If your gaze is softened, just refocus your gaze. And I want to thank you for joining me today for this fun little twisty flow. Please like and share this video and comment your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Please be respectful. So the light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. Namaste. If you enjoy flowing with me, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you'll be the first one to know when I release a new class. For access to my full library of pulse tutorials and continuously growing full-length classes, subscribe to Phoenix Fitness Yoga on Demand. Just click the link in the description to learn more. Namaste.